Hello, everyone. I'm Luis, founder and CEO of Mawari, and we are the Immersive Compute Network. Today's talk actually is going to be a bit different to what you usually see at AWE. Being an XR developer since probably 15 years now, and it's been always very, very, very hard to get by, right? Because we're always waiting for that inflection point in which XR will be mainstream. Through Mawari, we actually built a program that will allow you to monetize and get rewarded by actually fostering the ecosystem. So that's what I'm going to talk today. But in a nutshell, first I will explain what Mawari does, and then I'll tell you about this program. So what is Mawari? Mawari is the world's first immersive compute network. We created a global network of nodes that provide cloud rendering and streaming to power immersive experiences. So what does it look like? Last year at MUTEC Japan, we actually did the world's first mixed reality discussion panel where the attendees also were wearing headsets. And all you will take here into account, I'll let it play, but the speakers were wearing Quest 3, Vision Pro, and attendees were wearing either X-Real or Quest 3. So a multiplayer experience, multi-device, and then on top of that, the avatar actually was the moderator that is on screen, was a streaming 2D. So let's take a look. So yeah, and if audio can put the audio, that would be great. So you can see, as you get the glasses on,
Thank you very much. I would also want to receive a brief answer
basically you
of
can see
how do
the
you handle
actual
the
AI
bandwidth
moderator
and or
on the screen,
latency
and
issues that
people
often
actually
arise
just
with
seeing her
high
present, not just
quality
on
real-time
the
virtual
big screen.
experiences?
So all this
Sure.
powered in
So yeah,
real
it's
time
been
by
the
Mawari
focus of the
Network.
company has been to
So
create.
another example of this, basically, this is with what we call virtual YouTubers, and it's a collaboration with T-Mobile. So I'll let it play.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I slept in my cat bed. I woke up, didn't even have to be anywhere. Because you see me
Oh,
in Dallas, but I'm
nice.
next to my cat bed. I am meeting all my fans
Okay.
in Dallas.
Okay.
So it's a big day, darling.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a big day indeed.
Like, you're all the way in Dallas. I'm in Waterloo, Canada, but I've spent so much time with you in the last 2 days.
know.
I feel like we can be best friends, in the digital world.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. So why don't we make ourselves digital world best friends?
Yeah.
High
High
five.
five.
All right.
Okay, so what happened here? Basically, there was an actress sending her motion data, her voice data, and her facial data into our cloud rendering server. And that was located, she was in Canada, and our server was located in Texas. And then in real time, all this data embedded into the avatar, render it, and then stream it to the Quest 3. All this need to happen within less than 32 milliseconds, so that you can feel actually you're having a real-time conversation. So that's what Mawari does in a nutshell. And why special streaming matters. So let's think about it. So today when you press play on Netflix, within less than a second you have a 4K movie on your phone, on your TV, or whatever you want. That content is the content that you like. More importantly, it's effortless. So if we actually want XR to be mainstream in 2023, uh, we have to have the same level of readiness. So content needs to be streamed, not download, and it has to be ready at the fingerprints of everyone. So that's the elephant in the room. that consumer grade XR content actually cannot be streamed today to mobile XR devices. That's the problem that we're solving. And this for two main reasons. One is technical bottlenecks, and the second one is infrastructure limitations. So technical bottlenecks, so when we think about 3D content, and especially high quality, now we're talking about gigabytes or terabytes that even with 5G connections, it would take a while to download, so people are not going to wait. Second one is we have seen 3D content for many, many years, but it's always rendered into pixels and into a 2D screen. So to actually really stream 3D content, we need to keep it in this native format and then stream it. So that's, we need a new format. And finally, okay, so as you see, devices are quite bulky right now. We're heading towards more lean devices, and for that, actually, to really get the level of immersion and quality that we need for these experiences, we need to offload that processing to the edge. Also, the infrastructure limitations. So as we need a low latency and a hyper-connected network, the traditional centralized architecture does not work. There are not enough GPUs on the edge, and that's also how we are tackling this program. So why Mawari? Well, we've been around probably for 8 years now. We have proven demand. We have streamed more than 50,000 hours last year. We have 4 patents and 10 more on the pipeline, and we have a very experienced team. Moreover, I mean, we've been backed by good companies like Samsung, but also we have on our cap table Web3. I'll explain why. But I mean, we're one of the few companies that were founded in 2017 in one of the first waves of XR, and we're still around. These are the brands that trust Mawari. We mainly work with telcos as an innovation partner. Here in the US, our preferred partner is T-Mobile. I see them here on stage, so I should say that. But also some consumer brands. If you want to know more about Mawari, actually you can look on Forbes and other media. There's a lot of articles that talk about us. And now let's go into the success stories, because our philosophy has been always like, okay, XR is not a proof of concept anymore. We actually focus on use cases that monetize and that actually show that path towards mainstream adoption. So one of them is an art performance that we collaborated with a very famous artist, Hiroaki Umeda, at MUTEC Japan in 2022 or 2023. So let's take a look. Audio, please.
Accessible to everyone, empowering creators to deliver awe-inspiring, immersive experiences globally. How is Mawari unlocking the full potential of the trillion-dollar mixed reality market? Meet Assimilating XR by Hiroaki Umeda, a masterful blend of digitized contemporary dance, digital art, and cutting-edge mixed reality technology, powered by Mawari. This creation's immersive tapestry of movement, light, music mesmerized audiences in its 2-day premiere at MUTEC Japan in Tokyo. Processing power limits quality and immersion in XR devices. However, streaming real-time, high-fidelity, and consumer-grade 3D visuals from the Mixer visual art tool was a non-negotiable requirement for creating a captivating, life-changing experience. Achieving this magic was only possible thanks to Mawari's revolutionary Core XR streaming technology. The result? Real-time, high-fidelity, consumer-grade 3D visuals delivered at a quality never before experienced in the market. This groundbreaking mixed reality installation was not only the first of its kind, but also a tremendous success, debuting to immediate acclaim and selling out instantly. Audiences commented on their amazement with a 96% satisfaction score. The ripple effect of the work's success cascaded to numerous media outlets in Japan and abroad. Assimilating XR showcased to the world that consumers are not just willing, but eager to pay for high-quality, mixed reality, immersive content. Attendees paid $20 for a 7-minute performance. An impressive 71% of first-time XR users affirmed that they found value in their experience. This is just the beginning. At Mawari, our mission is clear: to be a driving force in ushering the XR industry into the mainstream. Stay tuned.
So this is very important to note. Actually, as it says, 71% of the first-time users say they would use XR again, but that was because the first touch point was a really good experience. And this is something that I see that we have missed in the industry. We get really excited by technology innovations, but if we really don't show something life-changing for the first time to users, it's never going to move the needle. Sorry. So this is one of the examples that we did a few years ago, but now in 2025, where we're at. So we're mainly in Japan. That's where we founded the company. This is Namba is a district in Osaka, similar to Shibuya. So actually, in February, we announced a partnership with Nankai. Nankai is one of the biggest railway companies in Japan. And it's a full digital transformation program, but based on entertainment. And what is this digital entertainment city for? Basically, they are going to set up a stage for virtual concerts, but also deploying AI agents so that actually they can show the future to citizens in Osaka, but also to foreigners as an inbound. So one of the first partnerships that we announced actually last month is with Virtual Avex and Brave Group about the VTubers. So Virtual Avex is the arm of Avex, which is Japan's biggest record label, and Brave Group is the third biggest VTuber agency in the world. So for you that you don't know, the VTuber industry is about $3 billion right now and growing. And if you don't know about VTubers, basically it's just like a YouTuber, but you are behind an avatar and you stream on Twitch, on YouTube, or any other streaming platform. There are some VTubers that have more than 3 million subscribers and actually are very active. So, but since they are 3D and they are behind the screen, our technology brings them to the real world. So we organized in Osaka an event at the Osaka Expo in which it was a concert that about 3,000 people attended. And then after a concert, we had a meet and greet with the fans that they could actually hug, high five, and talk to these virtual artists. So I'll first show the product video of what the VTube XR is, and then we'll go with how the experience looks like. So we were also able to sneak our Miyoko with actually Yori Matsunaga. I think she has like 2 million followers. She's actually quite famous, but our VTuber also was next head-to-head in this lineup. So these type of concerts are happening in Japan every week. So I really invite you to come to Japan and see what is really happening. And as this got really viral. Actually, we got interviewed by the national TV and we're in the morning show. So I'm just gonna play it. I'll explain what it says in Japanese after the video.
ゲームでのやり取りができるのが最新技術だといいます。VTuber と1対1で会話ができるんです。なぜ参加者はここまで興奮しているのでしょうか。
前にも行けるよ。
すごい。
後ろにも行けるよ。
で、全部できます。
この最新のバーチャルシステム、近い将来私たちの生活を大きく変える可能性を秘めているというんです。
いやでもどんどん近未来になってるね、岸本さん。
はい、そうなんです。もう最新バーチャルには無限の可能性があるということで、今後私たちの生活にも大きく変わるかもしれないんです。というのも、はい、こちらですね。ちょっと4つ目覚まし8。
So this is a breakthrough. Okay, mainstream TV actually showing that XR is going to change our lives, and already in simple terms explaining. Okay, so what are the potential use cases? So this was actually very fun to watch on national TV in Japan. So now let's go back to the main topic of today: get rewarded by power and immersion. So okay. Mawari has been a company since 2017, and in 2021, actually, we started getting a lot of traction for using our streaming technology. But we face a big bottleneck. As I mentioned, there are not enough GPUs for real-time rendering on the edge, and we had two choices, whether to just wait for this infrastructure to be built by the hyperscalers or just doing it on our own. And we went on our own. And this is what we're doing today. This is the DIO, Decentralized Infrastructure Offering, an initiative where everybody can participate and provide their compute resources to us. So why? Is because the immersive internet is at the verge of exponential growth, as you all know. We are all waiting for that inflection point. It's going to be either 2027 or 2028. You also know this. Spatial computing is going to be a $1 trillion market, and that's why we are all here. And this is why we built Mawari Network. Take a look at this video. So Mawari's DIO is the opportunity to provide your compute resources, whether you have it at home or on your own servers, to a global network of XR. How can you participate is, we call it the Guardian nodes. So choose your license plan, buy your license, and run your Guardian node. The public sale will start on June 30th approximately. And we have 3 plans. So based on how you want to contribute and how long you want to be with us, each plan is tailored. The license costs $333, so it's a small investment. And actually, we have already sold more than 20,000 licenses, just in Japan, by the way. So this is something also, just as a side note, that we powered in Dubai. So what's happening here, so that you understand also what's the level of our technology. So on the left side, you see a DJ and a choreographer. His name is Matt Stefanina. And on the right, you see our Miyoko. And actually, she was here in LA, but she could actually be interacting in real time on the big screen at a nightclub in Dubai. So with just like today, you have a very shitty internet connection. In a nightclub, just imagine. So that's actually battle testing our technology. So we were streaming her in XR and in 2D to all these screens, and she was dancing in real time to the same song because they knew the choreography. So this is really the next level of avatar interaction. So take a look.
DIO, decentralized infrastructure offering. Decentralized infrastructure offering. DIO, no dode cells are dead. DIO, this one new Kufo, don't miss it. ICO, I'm not IDO.
All right, so that was actually quite fun and quite challenging, but we made it happen, and it really showed us what we can do today. It's not just a dream anymore. So if you want to learn more about the Mawari nodes and want to participate, please scan the QR code, and there's more information on our website. So that's pretty much it for today. Actually, I thought I had a very long keynote, but actually I finished 5 minutes before. But thank you very much.